In this episode I will try to paint sunroof and try to paint the whole roof.
Hello and welcome to another episode about this Golf MK2 GTD. In this one I will paint this part and the roof, or at least I will try to do so.
So the panel is ready, I can go straight to the paint. Okay, so I was not recording the other layers because it was not worth anyway. As you can see, I had this nice, old skin effect on it. Here I touched it, so yeah, that's even worse. But yeah, on the whole layer I have these artifacts, so I need to do it again. But yeah, that was just the first try to do it, so actually that's expected result that it will not be okay. So I will sand it, and first I need to leave it to dry, and then I will sand it and try it again. So it's already sanded and prepared, so let's do the painting second time. And now it's time for some clear coat. And another layer of clear coat. So as you can see, the final result, yeah, there is a lot of orange peel, but other than that it doesn't have any imperfections. And we can move to the roof paint. That will be, let's say, more fun. So here we have my first attempt to paint a car, and it has a lot of mistakes, so we can go through and I will show you each of it and tell you what's the reason behind it, so you will have it better. Actually, for me it's okay, I was just trying the new spray gun, so yeah. So let's do it. So we can start in this corner, and the first issue is that there is a chip which went from this. So yeah, so first the advice is, when you are doing these paint jobs, do these covers as a last thing before you are painting, not like me, because I was doing the primer as well, and you can see that there are some primer remnants there, and if you do this, which will happen when you are spraying with the gun, because it has air pressure, so all this stuff will go like this and it will end up in your paint, and then it looks not nice. Other than that, it's surprisingly looking, at least this part is looking surprisingly good with the color. There are some coverage issues, so that's the number 2. So when you are painting, be sure that you covered every corner, every angle, because otherwise it will look like this. So there is no color. Actually, normally when you are doing it, you will do not just 1 layer, but 2-3 layers, and you will see that in the break that, oh, I forgot to do this, so you will just do it. But I was not doing another layer because it doesn't make any sense, because the first one is awful, so it's not necessary to waste more paint. So that's the second thing, just be sure that you covered everything. It's not, as I mentioned, but it's not necessary to be covered in the first layer, but it's better when it is. Okay, so what we have next? Next we have, okay, so this is the same as the first issue, so it's the dirt from the covers here, so that's just dirt. But here we have something different. So this thing which appeared here is because I didn't clean it well. I tried it, but I didn't clean it well. So I would say the advice here is when you are cleaning a surface like this, start on one side and do it all over to the other side. Because I just did clean it here, I cleaned it like this, then I went to other side, cleaned it until here, as you can see, and then yeah, this is what's left. We can go just right next to it, and you can see these not bubbles, but yeah, it's an uneven layer of paint, which is the result of too thick layer. The layer from the spray gun was too thick, so it left these marks because yeah, it was not spraying it evenly, and this is what's happened when you have too much paint applied, or too thick layer. Maybe here is visible as well, maybe even better. So yeah, actually reason for that one, and I think we have much more of these thick layers or these artifacts there, is that I was using a different spray gun just for the sake of trying it, and I tried a spray gun which has the diameter of the nozzle 2.5, and usually use 1.4 or 1.7, so that's why. So the reason for that too thick layer was that I was using actually this gun, which has a nozzle which is not visible right now, but maybe yeah, it's 2.5. And usually use guns which smaller nozzle, which is like this one, which is 1.4. Maybe it's not visible, but it's 1.4. So yeah, so then this is better for the primer, so for the colors which are thick, and this is better for the clear coat and for the base color. But yeah, I just wanted to try it, what will happen, and see what happened, but not a problem. Okay, this part and the back look surprisingly good. I don't know why, what happened, why it looks so good. So this is the only good looking part, I would say. But we can move here. You can see here that the paint runs. So there are some runs, which is also a side effect of having too thick paint layer. So yeah, so you have some paint runs, and what else? Dirt again, and yeah, too thick paint. And yeah, maybe you can see it. yeah, like this. You see that here and there are, let's say, not cored parts, which is the reason that I was not spraying it evenly. So you have to go from one side to other side and have, I don't know, maybe sometimes they tell us there is, I don't know, maybe even 80% of overspray when you are doing these movements and going to paint it. So I was not doing it because the paint was really thick anyway, so that's the effect then what stands behind, because yeah, then you have these unpainted parts and it looks not nice. That can be fixed with another layer of paint, but yeah, first what is necessary to do in this case, I need to sand it again. Okay, and of course I need to remove these covers so it will not leave any more dirt. So as you can see, here is something and here, so like that. And yeah, maybe this is a nice example of paint run. So how that layer was so thick that it just went all the side. And I think that's all of the, yeah, here's a paint run as well. That's all of the mistakes which are here on this part. So as I mentioned, now it's time to uncover it and then sand it again and do it properly. The second attempt was not successful, so what is waiting for me now is to, as you can see, I already started to grind the whole roof and all the parts around the front windshield to the base. I would say that let's get it to the green one, and then I will apply primer again and then color as well. I will try to get some another stuff in the meantime, but that's I will try to get some other stuff in the meantime. I mean, some equipment, so use some different technique just to see if there is a different result, because if I will do it the same way, the result should be the same. So I want to try something else. I think that my compressor or air compressor, it's a little bit weak, so I need some guns, spray guns, which are for the low pressure air compressors, so I will try that. So, but that's something for the next episode. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.